Hey everybody, welcome back. We are reacting to, I almost said Ozark. I was like, wait a minute, wrong show. We are reacting to Game of Thrones. We're on season 4, episode 4. Just finished the other one, just wrapped it up. I'm just going to go ahead and get into the next one and kind of go from there. So it's 12:30 in the morning. Tomorrow is Veterans Day. I got to work tomorrow. So we're just going to go ahead and get right into it and see what happens on this one. Kind of excited to see what happens. Oh, I forgot to check out Khaleesi's speech, though. I need to do that first before we go into this episode. Okay, watch the translation. I was pretty much on target with what she was saying or doing or whatever you want to call it. So let's go ahead and get into the next episode. So this one is episode 4, as I said. This one's called Oathkeeper. There's oath keepers that could apply to several different situations we've been watching. So we'll have to see which one they're talking about. I have a feeling it's the Night's Watchman is what they're talking about because they all took oaths and all that kind of stuff. But it could be other folks, other oath keepers. So we'll have to see. Good news is my hair's dry. For those of you that missed it, I got poured on when I went to the mailbox to get the CD, DVD.
Summer, Isles.
Summer,
Ah, teaching them to read.
How tall the trees. And I remember my village burning. Smoke rising into
Beauty
the
against
sky.
terror. These all the slaves that are running free. I don't remember this kind of beach. They had lots of land in front of them in the other spot. Now he has a collar on. Is he choosing to keep his collar on? He's trying to talk him into standing up against the masters. So he's dressed as them to blend in to try to get them out. Time for them to make their choice. I can't tell exactly what it is. Is it Khaleesi's banner? Look at the young children.
163, Khaleesi.
Yes, that was it.
Do the same to 163 of them. It's a beautiful view. Ah, the Targaryen banner. He's getting better. Distraction.
Me. You talk to my brother this way.
All the time. He got used to it. You're going to fight for him now?
Little guilt there.
Her son died in her arms. Her son? Don't. Now that you mention it, she did ask. So, should I turn around and close my eyes? Depends. Did you do it? How can I help you? Well, you could set me free. No, I can't. Sansa's not a killer. Not yet, anyway.
I'm glad he's sticking up for her.
I'm getting married to your Aunt Lysa. She's waiting for us at the Eyrie. You'll be safe there.
He's marrying Crazy Sister?
I don't suppose you noticed that a stone was missing after the feast.
The poison. I don't understand.
One of the stones was a glass vial
Power
to look like a
the
stone.
Lord of Harrenhal.
A man with no motive is a man no one suspects.
Harrenhal was what I was trying to think of last
If they don't
episode.
know who you are or what you want, I'd risk everything to get what I want.
And what do you want?
Everything.
I knew I didn't like him.
Nothing like a thoughtful gift to make a new friendship grow strong.
can't believe you're going. Leaving me alone here.
So are we transitioning to the Tyrells
Time has come, my
because
dear.
his ally
More
is
tedious than a trial. Except perhaps
the
these
main
gardens.
Tyrell lady?
The evening before
Her
Luther
cheek
proposed to my sister, I got lost on my
is
way
driving me
back from my
crazy.
embroidery
It's
lesson.
very
And what
pronounced.
happened? You are even better, but you need to act quickly. Cersei may be
I've
jealous,
noticed
but
her
she's
cheek
not
before
stupid.
where it
She'll turn
stands
the boy
out,
against you as soon as she can.
but it
And by the time
didn't
you're
seem as
married, it'll
pronounced
be
as it
too
does in this
late.
scene.
But I do know.
She's the one that poisoned
You
her.
don't think I'd let you marry that beast, do you?
So the transition was intentional.
And again. You two. Take it slow. Try and disarm each other.
I think the young man is going to come into play at some point. His archery skills will come into play.
You traitor's bastard. Give me an excuse. Norman's not here
I
to
hate
protect you
people that get
now.
on their high horse, even though I get on mine occasionally.
Or you might be taking orders from him the rest of your life.
Doing some backstabbing.
Wanted to do my part for the safety of the realm.
I don't know whether to trust this
There's
guy.
game warden in the Stormlands.
She hoped, or did you promise?
I swore by all the gods that if her daughters were alive, I'd return them to her.
So you made a sacred vow to the enemy.
I wanted to get back to you. Should I have told her to fuck off?
So she hasn't been wanting to get close to him because she
You have no
thinks he's a
loyalty to
plant.
Stark. That will be all, Lord Commander.
I'll be glad when she's past her bitchy phase. If she gets past it this time.
We ought to get to know one another, don't you think?
I'm wondering if she has an
It
agenda.
can be our secret.
Of course, she always has an
If we're
agenda,
going
but
to be man and wife, we'll have a few secrets.
something
I hope.
related to the revelation she had. Hey, kitty, kitty.
May I come and visit you again? All right.
How old is he supposed to be? 9 or 10? I think he's older than that. 13, 14? I'm bad with ages. Whatever age. He's at the age where this is a wet dream for him. And that's the Valerian sword.
Arya's probably dead too, but there's still a chance to find Sansa and get her somewhere safe. I've got something else for you.
He's doing another decent thing. Ah. Suit of armor.
I almost forgot. I have one more gift.
Ah.
I don't need a squire.
Getting him out of town with her.
He'll slow me down.
My brother owes him a debt. He's not safe here. You'll be keeping him from harm. It's chivalry.
I won't slow you down, sir.
Ma'am.
Milady.
Milady.
I promise I'll serve you well.
See? He's a good lad. We'll get along.
They say the best swords have names. Any ideas?
Oathkeeper.
Ah. That's what the Oathkeeper is. Because she's keeping their oath. Fitting.
I remember when you disobeyed orders and rode south to help Rob. And I remember who came after me and brought me home.
I wish I could have convinced him to come back with me. I tried. Really, I did.
So that's his main motive for going in and killing
Could they travel?
the other group.
A crippled boy being pulled on a sledge by a simpleton.
Who will join me?
Are they all going to end up standing? Looks like it.
Thank you, brothers.
Not all of them, but a good amount of them. More than the council thought. Is this the cannibals?
Fuck them till they're dead.
That's Gilly.
Maybe it's time. What do you think?
Is Sam going to give
Maybe you're the
John
man?
the weapons for the White Walkers?
Come, fucking cunts in steel plate. Fucking cowards.
Somebody going to kill him?
What the fuck is that?
Craster's last child. A boy.
What am I supposed to do with him?
Oh, we're at Craster's
What did Craster do with him?
keep.
Kill him before they could grow up and do the same to him. All right.
So that wasn't Gilly. So that guy seems a lot like the Dorns, or not the Dorns, the cannibals. Aubergine is part of the Dorns. It's snowing. Are we going to see Bran and Hodor? Shouldn't tease the wolf. That was the guy that dropped off the baby, isn't it?
Hold up.
I didn't. Oh, that's the sister and brother. So the last time Bran did this, they talked about if he did it too much, he would become a beast himself. He becomes more and more animalistic. Oh, he's in a trap.
They have ghosts.
Time to get them both.
If I'm not back soon, we'll meet at...
Oh, great.
Hold on.
If I was your size,
I don't want them
give
to
me the
kill
fucking word.
Hodor.
Who are you?
Don't tell him your real name. It's the White Walker on the horse, huh? Where's the rest of the army? Oh, they've got the baby. So now we're going to see what they actually do with them. So I'm guessing they don't actually eat the babies. Putting the baby on another altar. White Walker woman. Ah, turned him into a White Walker. If White Walkers are dead, can they grow from babies? Well, that episode left us with questions. I've already said it, but that one left us with questions. We see that the White Walkers do pick up the babies, take them to another type of altar, and another White Walker looks like bequeaths them with deadness. His eyes turned blue like the White Walker's eyes. So I'm not sure exactly what's going on because White Walkers are supposed to be dead, right? They're the dead that are walking on the earth and can't be killed except for those special tools. So if the baby is now dead, can it grow? Has it just entered another state of life? I don't know. Bran is now hostage, but Jon Snow is actually on his way there too. The guy there at the other keep where Bran is driving me nuts because he looks like he has a wig on and his face has some scarring on it, which reminds me of the cannibals. So I don't know if he's part of the cannibals or not. John did talk about how that group would team up with the wildlings, which is why they're going to go kill him. That's still my least favorite storyline. I do like Bran's storyline, but his is very slow right now, which I guess makes sense because he's had to travel quite a ways. But Bran has gone from a little boy to a young man in this long journey they've had. Jamie is, even though he tried raping his sister, or did rape his sister, he is doing something good by sending Brienne after Sansa. So he's trying to follow through with his oath, which is why she named the sword Oathkeeper. She looked like she didn't want to leave Jamie. It looks like she may have fallen in love with him, just like she was in love with Remy. Remy? Rennie. something Tyrell. She looked pained to have to leave. Jamie does believe Tyrion, so that's good. I don't know if it's going to do any good, though, because his father won't listen to him. Cersei won't listen to him. And Tyrion's correct in that Tywin's always wanted a way to get rid of him. And I'm glad to see that Podge, whatever his name is going with her. That's one way to keep him safe. Marjorie snuck into the king in waiting's bedroom, which she did that on the tutors too. But she's sneaking in, and I guess she's trying to build a rapport early on so that she's one of the ones that he trusts rather than him not listening to her at all. So that's my guess on what she's doing in there. There's obviously a secondary agenda. She was shocked to find out what her grandmother had done, but and she looked upset that her grandmother would do such a thing. But now it seems like she's going along with it. Maybe. It was interesting to see that Jamie was still learning to fight with what's his name? I don't know his name, Tyrion's fella. Even though he knew that that fellow would be under suspicion since he was loyal to Tyrion. But it's good that he listened to him. I'm surprised that fella hasn't tried to leave town. For for a city that's on lockdown, everybody seems to be getting away with no problems. We didn't get Sansa and Littlefinger in this one, did we? I don't think we did. We got a little bit of Daenerys and her next army. They got the sword. Oh, yeah. I was going to say, we didn't see what happened after the swords. So they killed the masters, put them all up on crosses, all 163 of them. If they had more than that, I don't know what they did with those folks, but I think Joran, Jahan, Joran, it's pouring down right now again. I think he was trying to, or no, it wasn't him. Barrister was trying to convey to her the message of mercy and not appearing to be a tyrant. I see both sides of that argument with that situation. They enslaved these people for how long, and they did put those 163 on the crosses. So should she really show them any kindness, any mercy? Um, but on the other hand, it shows that she's not sadistic. I don't think she's sadistic. Definitely not like Joffrey. But I think in the end, I think she made the right choice because not only did she give the slaves a choice on what they did, but she showed that she can be feared if necessary. She's trying to win back King's Landing, and there's only one way to do it: show force, loyalty, and force. If she hasn't won King's Landing by season 8, we've wasted all this time. We didn't get Ari and Hound in this one, which was fine. They're on their own journey. That's all I can remember for this one. So we will end it there. Thank you all for joining me on this one. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.